Listen, I'm glad you brought up that whole no bra thing because it brings me back to Atlanta Housewives. Something I wanted to bring up. Why did Portia have to announce she ain't had no drawers on? And why did you come around a group of women with a short dress on with no drawers on? Were you
And said you ain't had no drawers on,
yeah,
like.
hoping to get some action that night after like
Well, Candy said something about Portia saying she was homosexual. But I really think outside of all of that, like Portia and Latoya have fucked around. Like you can't convince me after that whole episode at that bachelorette party that nothing else happened beyond that day. Like you all drunk women, they was already kissing and feeling on each other. So she might have thought that Friendsmas was the opportunity to get her pussy ate. Like I don't know.
but
Like
I'm just what this is what I don't understand. So this is my point about Portia, right?
what he say?
Whitney, you swole up toe. Anyway, I don't even know what that means. Anyway,
I don't know what that means anyway, but all I said was I see you got a profile picture and I like it. I said, what's up? What's a swell up toe? Because don't get in these comments talking shit because I will light your ass up. Stop playing with me.
baby.
Well,
But
no, go ahead.
okay, so I understand she's single, but this is my thing. Like, and this is not because white people looking at us or nothing. It's just about having decorum, having class. You might be grown. You might be grown and single. But do we have to witness you being loose and single on the show? I don't understand that.
I believe that too. Candy and Portia fucked around. Yeah, I believe they fucked around too.
They they might have, but I listen. Ever since Portia said that dungeon shit on Candy, I ain't like Portia since. And then Portia is a chronic liar. Like even with that giving shit, I don't wear necklaces, and you see how Bravo.
How many? Bravo don't mind being pretty though.
Yeah, they kept showing shots with her with
With
necklaces.
her wearing every shot she have on a necklace though.
Yeah,
She just didn't want that Tiffany jewelry, which is weird to me because I thought Tiffany's was nice.
yeah. She, she don't have no sense. So I mean, at the, I
At
believe.
the end of the day, didn't Kenya steal all of the gifts anyway?
No, she stole the alcohol. She stole whatever Drew was supposed to take, I think.
Right, and the Gucci stuff. She took somebody else's gift. Remember, she took it to the car. I think wasn't that because Portia pulled it and then somebody stole the gift from Portia. Remember, it was you could take the next gift. It was Cynthia's sister. What's that? What's her name? Melanie or
Who?
something?
Um,
Whoever. Kenya took the Gucci shit to her car with the
Marlene,
liquor, with
Marlo,
them drinks.
Marsa, Marlene. I can't think of her name. It's something though.
It's not with an M. Yeah, Melanie something. I don't know.
Marlo, Marsha, something. Marsha. But Kenya is crazy. Drew, my God.
Yeah, Drew gonna definitely be back though next season because Andy Cohen liked that drama.
But what was up with that old ass tape?
With that CD player and shit. I don't know. That's what sells. Being proper
I
don't
mean,
sell. People don't like debauchery, especially when we don't.
if we don't never change it, it won't change. We got to make the decision collectively, which we won't.
Right.
But they all of them do some things on there. You know what I'm saying? Candy, she's risque, but she makes it profitable. It's all
But
surrounding.
Candy is the only one that makes it profitable, to be honest. Everybody else on there might show their businesses, but they do not brand the way Candy or
No,
Rashida. Candy and Rashida make that shit work in their favor. Everybody else just get on that motherfucking and act stupid, and that's crazy. And
they
you right
corny.
hard. People, that is what sell. And like Raquel said, what's wrong is we continue to allow that shit to be okay. If
Mhm.
I signed up for social media, I mean, not social media, but reality TV, at this point, I know at some point y'all want me to show my ass. And people just keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, we might have a little disagreement, but even that's got to be warranted. But I'm getting up, throwing strings, pulling wigs, throwing fists, throwing my legs in the I don't have any underwear on, or my underwear is out. None of that is proper. None of that is cute. And it has nothing, again, to do with white people watching us or nothing like that. It's just that we should have higher standards.
For
And for
ourselves. Right.
there and say out loud she didn't have any panties on,
Right.
room full of women. Like she's already seeming to be a loose booty when it comes to men. And
But at the end of the day, remember before it was even rumored that she was fucking with Bolo on the show, remember when Bolo first came out, she was all licking on the glass, damn near like about to bust a nut, just looking at him in the damn shit with that fake ass Chanel shit on, like, and then wonder why people say stuff. The only thing that I can say where Portia was justified in any of this, she's a single woman. So if she did have sex with Bolo or whatever that happened at that situation, you know, that's between her and her pussy at the end of the day. She don't owe nobody an explanation.
all of that is real and true. But I know we are two different people. But I'm just saying I can only speak for me. If that were me and I'm single, Bolo could make me tingle. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not doing nothing with him knowing I'm on a show.
On camera. No, you're absolutely
All of
right.
that.
We
This
would have never
does
did none
not
of
have
that.
any class.
Mm-mm.
He doesn't have class. And then
Even Candy and all the rest of them in that house, my thing is, if this wasn't scripted, I don't know what it is, because as a married woman, I don't think I would have been comfortable staying in that house all night knowing that this stripper was there, because anything could have happened and anything could have came about that. And then when you go home, like, yeah, it was cool that Mike was like funny about it. Remember, he was like, like Mike was, you know, shit like that is funny, but I don't think everybody's husband is like would have took that shit with a grain. I know Lloyd already would, like, if I was Drew and all of that shit, because Bolo fucked with all of them on some kind of scale. They all danced, they all saw his dick, all of that. So if this wasn't about to be one of those kind of what happens here, stay here, and we knew that that shit was gonna be just between us, I could have never been a part of that anyway, because I feel like I would have came home and immediately Lloyd would have knocked my fucking head off my shoulders. Shit, I wasn't in this motherfucker
they
trying to find my fucking head.
they not that type of crew anyway from jump. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't trust. I don't give a fuck who it is. And I have some. I'm sure I have trustworthy friends. I'm sure y'all all well intended, but at the end of the day, I still wouldn't do no shit like that, because guess what? If you could see it, you can live to tell it.
But
So
if it ain't on camera, my thing is, if this is some shit we do and it ain't cameras propped up in that house, like if you was getting married or whatever and we was just going out of town and this ain't reality TV and we had a stripper in the house, that's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the very end of the day, if that shit got out, you knew why. But the mere fact that y'all bitches went around this house and turned cameras and all that shit, at that point, y'all should have knew that was for TV. You covering up cameras. You can cover up them cameras, but bitch, y'all still might. You know, shit like that. Like, you just could have never got me in that situation. And that's just me. And it's not me being sneaky. It's not me trying to hide anything from my husband, you know, whatever. But like you said, that's your own morals and shit like that. Like, at the end of the day, okay, we on reality TV, but when all of these cameras go off, we're still married women. We're still supposed to be public figures. We're still supposed to be this. And it's like, what are y'all teaching the generation that comes behind you? And this is not even about kids. Like, fuck that we got kids. Like, what about the 18 and 19 and 20-year-old women that's looking up to y'all? Because remember, these women are like 40, 50 and all of this. And this is like, this is why this new generation of women is so fucking ratchet. Because all we have to look at is reality TV. So a lot of these motherfuckers look up to people they inspired by. Y'all know I don't know these terms. Where the fuck you inspired by? Them bitches is ratchet. You got Carisha, Young Miami, whatever the fuck she wanna be,
she got
ratchet.
looking like
Right. Cardi B fucking ratchet. Meg the Stallion fucking ratchet. All these reality TV bitches, ratchet. Lizzo, naked and fucking ratchet. Um, who can we honestly say our kids should look up to? Serena Williams, okay.
Angela.
Remy Ma, yeah, maybe. That's a good look. But you don't see a lot of people talking about what Remy and Papoose got going. You got black couples out here that really is doing good things and as good black couples that we should really look up to. But reality TV pushes off toxicity on people. You'll see a lot of shit about Cardi being Offset in a motherfucking relationship, but you're not gonna see shit about Remy Ma and Papoose.
Mm-hmm. But see,
So
that
the narrative that they painting is for us as black people to fail anyway. Shit.
the narrative they saying they teaching it is okay to be a sack chasing whore.
Right.
Because it's justified because you get into the bag.
Because you get money. Right. But then when these motherfuckers kick you out, just like the Swati, is her name Swati? Whatever the fuck the bitch name is. Swati and Quavo.
Yeah.
This bitch got on there. She had her Birkin bag. She had all this shit. I want to do this. Jada posted that picture and that, oh, I want to cry here. She was in a Rosewood. Meanwhile, all you bitches is getting cheated on, right? Let's keep it at the Swati shit. Earlier off in that relationship, Quavo buying her Birkin bags. Now this bitch is doing the motherfucking play. What's she doing, a play or a skit with her fucking Birkin bags or something? You got all this shit going on. He done bought you this Bentley, blah, 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 blah. At whatever point, finally, because it wasn't public. So if he was cheating on her and whatever, it was not public. So the difference between Jada and Swati was at least this nigga was cheating in private and his bitches had enough nerve not to, call him out. So if you said that he was cheating, that was just something that you knew. But at least that motherfucker wasn't cheating publicly. But the thing is, now all of a sudden you stopped talking to him because he wasn't respecting you. But what do you have to show for it? Like, what, after all of that, the only thing that Swati have shown us is that she could make a okay diss track because she made that fucking song. And to be honest, I didn't even listen to it. But what you ain't seen that bitch post is no jewelry, no fucking purses, no fucking car. All the rest of that shit that you valued in that relationship with that man, you don't have no more. The only thing that you have is a diss track against his cheating ass. That's the problem with you women. Y'all get with these men and allow them to treat you like shit because you get into a bag or he's buying you material things that could be replaced. Now that bitch, what is she driving around in? The car she had before the Bentley? What the fuck does she have? A Hyundai? A fucking Toyota? A fucking Ford? A regular car like the rest of us? Because we ain't seen shit. One thing about it is we quick to want to motherfucking show shit when we got it. Oh, this motherfucker bought me a fucking Birkin bag. Or, oh, this motherfucker bought me a ring or some fucking jewelry or some shit. Now you ain't with this motherfucker. Where all the jewelry at? Where your jewelry at? You ain't buying yourself shit? That shit crazy.
But all of that shit is bullshit anyway. Stop
sending
this message, man. Like, what's happening? These women, they telling you, if you get all the weave, all the makeup, you dress in string bikinis all day. If you don't have a body, bitch, just go get it sucked and plucked and refolded and rolled and all of that shit. And just be naked all day with a smile. And your life is just going to flourish. You're going to get to that bag and it's like, Because here's the thing, on the very basic level, none of us is going to stay as beautiful as we are as you. Not saying you're going to be turned into a complete book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're not going to always look so young.
Yeah, but you're not going to look like this. You see,
right.
Everything has a season. So it's just like, that should not be the focus anyway. These chicks are really simple Simons. They're simple Simons. And that dingy shit ain't cute. You know what I'm saying? Paris Hilton did it. She branded it. She got away with it. And she even came out saying that she was over it.